Lucas, come on, mate, get a wiggle on. Look, Clemmy's already in the car.
Hey, are you busy today?
Yeah, this morning's pretty full on, but I'm free this afternoon.
So you can meet me for a drink?
Yeah, I can do that. Lucas!
What?
You took your time.
You're not the boss of me.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Hey, Kit, it's in there.
So, get in the car. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
I'll see you later. Love you.
Did you get your scar?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just breathe through it. Breathe through the pain.
I'm fine. I appreciate the concern, I'm good. So, this drink with you and Billy.
Yeah, it's gonna break his heart. Just has to be done. Oh, the sandwiches. Lucas! Lucas!
All right, mate, you got a minute?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Police have been in touch about my case.
Has there been a development?
Yeah. The lad who attacked me, he's done one on a flight to Thailand. They can't touch him.
So, is that case closed, or what?
Unless you can remember anything about what you saw when you turned up.
You know, I already told the police everything I know. I got there and you were face down, bleeding. Everything else was a bit of a blur, really.
If you hadn't got me to that private clinic, I mean, they saved my life.
Well, I'm glad that we managed to get you there in time. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Lunchbox is delivered.
Look, I think you should get that checked out by Manpreet. Because what if it's infected?
There's no need.
I'm worried about you. You've been a bit off since you got back.
It's just jet lag. That and, I don't know, uncertainty between you and us, and I've not really been sleeping.
Me neither. Lying next to Billy every night when it's you that I want. And I'm stressing out about what it's going to do to him.
Hey, the sooner you have that conversation, the sooner we can just get on with living the lives that we want.
Yeah, but we can't tell him straight away. We've got to give him time.
Okay, that's fine. I love you.
When he does find out, things might kick off. The stuff from my past that he could chuck at me and...
Hey, doesn't matter. And there's things I've done in my past that I'm not exactly proud of, so...
Well, we've both lived our lives. Done what we can to survive, I guess. And all that matters now is us.
Oh, I could kill for a coffee.
Just made one.
Oh, thanks. Everything okay here?
Yeah, good. How was your ride?
Ice through a shoe, so it was a bit shorter than I'd have liked. And the farrier can't come out till tomorrow.
Shame. I've got to do some things in town before I meet Billy.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck with what?
Why don't you ask Billy in a few hours?
I knew I'd interrupted something just then. What the hell have you wound her up to do?
Hey, she's driving this. This is her decision.
I warned you when you came back. I told you, leave her and her marriage alone.
I mean, you should know more than anyone. Love finds a way.
Can I help you?
Oh, hello, yeah. My name's Caleb Milligan. I was treated here a couple of weeks ago.
You have an appointment?
No, but the doctor who saw me, Mr. Crowley, is he in today?
I can't divulge that information.
Well, I've been trying to call him, but I'm getting no joy. Could you give me his direct number?
That won't be possible.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but look, what happened to me was really traumatic. He saved my life. I'd like a word if I can.
You must be mistaken. There is no Mr. Crowley working from this hospital, and there never has been. I can't help you, I'm sorry.
I'll give you a buzz if I need you, yeah? Ta. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bit sore. I'll be right.
You sure? Seems pretty bad.
Yeah, honestly.
When you have a baby, they say breathe through the pain.
Right, I appreciate the advice.
In other words, get lost, which is exactly what Joe said to me this morning when I said the same.
Well, he's been in the wars, has he?
Yeah, he slipped in the shower in America and he had to get stitched up in hospital.
Well, he was on at ours the other day. He didn't mention that.
Oh, I think he's playing it down, but it's worse than he's letting on.
In a lot of pain, is he?
Yeah. Lucas ran into him today with his sports bag and it absolutely killed him.
Where did he hurt himself?
Like here? It was a big, posh walk-in shower. He went flying. Anyway, I've got to go. Take care.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Can I get you a drink or something?
Yeah. Go on, I'll have a glass of water. You don't mind if my taxi driver waits outside, do you?
No, feel free.
Right. I mean, I should actually stick him on the books. He's already taken me up to that private clinic this morning. Now he's brought me up here.
Clinic?
Yeah. One that you took me to when I was stabbed. It's pretty hard to find, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's very discreet. We actually drove past it a couple of times. Thanks. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, Lucas, he ran into me earlier. Kids.
Yeah, I went to see that Dr. Crowley, is it? I wanted to take him a bottle of scotch, you know, say thanks for everything.
I'm sure he appreciated that.
Well, he might have done, but, well, that clinic reckons that they've never heard of him. They said that he doesn't work from there.
It must be to protect his privacy?
Yeah. Yeah, it must be.
I suppose the main thing is that he saved your life, right?
You and him both. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been passing. It's a miracle you turned up when you did. Right time, right place, eh? I mean, what are the chances of that?
Sometimes the universe intervenes. Guess it wasn't your time. Hope you don't mind. I need to go make a really quick phone call, okay? Be right back.
Yep.
Sorry about that. It was good to see you. Obviously, feel free to nip round whenever you need, but if there's anything else I can help you with.
Well, yeah. There is, actually. Look, I don't want you to bother Ruby or Steph with any of this. They think that I'm doing okay, but well, the truth is that I'm not really coping with any of it. Losing a kidney, it's going to affect the rest of my life, innit?
I'm sure it's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it is. And on top of everything, it looks like there's someone out there who wants me dead.
You don't know that for sure.
Oh, come on. The kid who knifed me, he's got enough cash to just jump on a flight and do on to Thailand. Someone must have put him up to it.
I don't think there's any point jumping to conclusions.
And what if it's not just me that they're after? Like, I don't know if Ruby and Steph are safe now. Can I get another one of them?
Yeah, I'll do.
No, you stay put. I'll get it. Oh, doctor said I've got to keep mobile, no matter how much it hurts.
Even if there is a hit out on you, which I doubt, the police are investigating it now, so that'll scare them off, surely.
Yeah. I mean, the police have been brilliant, but there's only so much they can do. I don't know if I need to hire full-time security or something.
I think it's best to just see how things pan out.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, maybe it's just a one-off and it's all in my head. But in the meantime, I'm sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to keep bending your ear.
Yeah, we're family. It's fine.
Yeah, we've already done enough. You know, just my nephew, you're like my guardian angel.
Yeah.
Come here. I'm not normally one for hugs, but come and humour the man whose life you saved. Come here. Yeah. What is it that they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So which one are you, eh? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I hurting you?
I slipped in the shower.
Yeah, in America, yeah, Dawn told me. Of course you did.
Come on, you're stressed out. You're off your meds.
What, my meds? My meds? Tell you what, let's talk about yours, shall we? I looked them up online. Immunosuppressants. Heavy duty stuff, them. You don't take them for fun. Turns out you take them when you've had an organ transplant. Hey? You hired that scumbag to stab me because you wanted me half dead so you could get me on an operating table.
Look, you're off your head.
Oh, am I? Am I? Come here! You set me up. No wonder you turned up just in time to take me to that private hospital.
You were bleeding out.
Then why didn't you drive me straight to A&E? Eh? No. You kept on driving because you knew you had it all set up at that clinic, you and that doctor. You wanted to carve me up. Here, move. There, I've got the exact same scar. And I didn't fall in the shower. That was from a doctor's knife, just like yours. You didn't save my life. You nearly took it from me. You know, I've never trusted you. Neither's Ruby. I mean, we'd heard stories about you. Yeah, of course we had. But I had no idea that the truth was even worse. Oh, what? What, are you worried I might damage my kidney? Or are you still in denial? Because if you are, let me just remind you again.
No, I was sick. I was sick, okay? My kidneys had failed. Couldn't. I was running out of time. I was desperate.
And there was no graves to rob, so you decided to pick on me, did you?
I already had one failed transplant. I'm very grateful for whoever it was donated their kidney and gave me a second chance, but it didn't work. I just thought, I thought that if I did it again, and it was from family, then...
Right. And I will bet everything that I own that you started with Noah first. Yeah. See, this is why you've come back, innit, after all these years. This is why you've been working so hard to get Noah back on side.
No, he's my brother. I don't need an excuse.
Hang on. Oi. That's why Noah was on the road, off his face the night that Charity drove that limo into the lake. 3 women lost their lives! Also that you could save yours. Do you think that that was worth it?
I never meant for any of this to happen.
By the time I'm finished with you, you're going to wish that you were dead. You really are a vile excuse for a human being, aren't you? You don't even care what you did to me.
Stop. I'll call the police.
Tell you what, let me do it for you. Come on. I mean, killing you, it's the easy way out, innit? I would much rather watch you spend the rest of your life in prison.
You keep throwing all these allegations at me. Where's your proof? I didn't just cover my tracks, I obliterated them.
Well, apart from my DNA that's inside you, what more proof do you need?
I think Harton's finest are going to be a lot more interested in what I have on you.
You can spin this as much as you want, but I am the victim here.
I don't think the police will agree. I think the real victim was Anthony Fox. Your father-in-law, God rest his soul. It was you who murdered him, right?
It's not too late to back out. What, and let him win again?
Sammy's right, though. You know the risks. If a dirt bike goes on top of you, you'll be dead.
And by the time we race, I'll know how to stop that from happening. I can't do it on my own. I'm gonna need help. Well, I'm pretty good at it.
Well, before you even go near a bite, you're gonna have to get the right safety stuff.
Yeah, because a high-vis anorak's really going to impress Sarah.
Listen, you know jack all about motors, so if you want to come through this alive, you need to start from scratch.
Bring it on.
Fine. Well, I'll get Sammy to shape you up tomorrow. But you need to lose the attitude. If you're not ready to race, you ain't racing. Got it?
Murder. Anthony is as alive as you and me are. He's living his life somewhere. Topping up his town properly, miles away from here.
And you'd be able to produce him to prove that?
Well, I don't need to prove anything.
You know, Ruby doesn't want to talk about her dear old man anymore, and Steph seems pretty stressed. And you told me that you guys aren't blood related. Ruby betrayed you with another man, didn't she?
I am warning you. Don't even go there.
I was curious, so I did some digging. Steph, she was devastated when he first went missing. And now everyone's just gone quiet. Really quiet. It's like no one even cares.
I told you. He left because he had to.
Because he was violent towards Ruby, that's what you said?
Yes. End of.
Well, murderers always return to the scene of the crime, and you lot seem so keen to be flitting in and out of the woods. It's where Ruby goes every day on her runs.
You're bluffing. This isn't about you. This is about what happened to me.
The last day that Anthony was seen alive. I bet he came to pay you a visit, didn't he? At the depot. It's funny, I seem to remember that there was a power outage and a mysterious break-in.
So?
That was the last day they saw him alive. I mean, he was terminally ill, so he could be dead by now, if you'd let him live.
You really are clutching at straws, aren't you?
Whatever Anthony did to your wife, or to your daughter, who isn't really your daughter, well, it must have been horrible to warrant his execution. Don't you think? I'm sure Steph and Ruby will be more than happy to speak to the police about anything that happened. I mean, the courts can be very understanding when it comes to sensitive family matters. I mean, you just had major surgery. And you've discovered a lot, but I think maybe, over time, we could come to work together.
Right. So what you're saying is, your silence buys mine.
We're family. And we keep this in the family, and I will do whatever it takes to repay you. I mean, your sacrifice saved my life. I owe you everything.
Okay. You get things your way. For now. For Ruby's sake and for Steph's sake. But I am telling you now, this is not over.
What the hell's happened here?
Do you want some advice? Get him out of here. In a coffin with a stake through his heart before he destroys you. Because he will. He is the devil.
The first time I did it properly. I waited for a very long time on a transplant list. I was very grateful, and I went through with the operation. And it failed. Didn't take. I needed somehow to find a living donor.
From a family member?
No, someone that was a match. But it was the waiting, the time I didn't have.
Noah.
I discovered that he wasn't a match. My body would have rejected his kidney. But then I found someone that was.
So you took Caleb's? Immoral. Unethical. What the hell do you think gave you the right?
Don't try and say that if you weren't in the same position, you wouldn't do something similar.
You have been furtive, secretive since you came back. I always knew you were hiding something, but this...
And if I told you you'd have been there for me, you'd have backed me up?
We've had our differences. You know we have. But if I'd have known, if you'd have confided in me, I could have helped you.
You would have looked forward to dancing on my grave. Admit it. You hate me, just like you hated my dad.
Maybe that used to be true.
It has been such a struggle to find someone here that doesn't detest me. I've looked death in the face without a friend, without family. It's a pretty lonely place.
Dawn?
She doesn't know anything, and it should stay that way.
So when you left for America, and she thought you'd gone for good?
I was out of options. I needed somewhere to go to recover in secret, and I knew she'd never agree to a new life, not with the kids. I needed a clean break.
But you came back.
Isn't that the great irony? I managed to buy myself a chance at a new life. With no one to share it with, because the woman I love is here.
You do love her.
You know I do. But you heard Caleb. I'm a marked man.
And that's my problem because?
Dawn gave up everything for me. This will break her. And it'll break me. You need to help me. Please.
3 women died because of your actions.
It's tragic, horrible, and absolutely not my fault.
Oh, I suppose it's too much to expect you to take responsibility for those actions.
I've seen you do far worse to protect yourself.
Don't you dare compare me to you.
I did not want to die. I did what I had to stay alive. Look, I've seen you do the same, and you would have done the same. We are kindred spirits. We are. You and Jamie, he was never worthy of you. I am. Help me, and I will prove that worth.
And what if I say no?
Then I go down. You break Dawn's heart, you ruin me, and you die alone here in this mausoleum.
You knew all along and you hadn't told me.
What's wrong?
Dawn wants out of our marriage. She reckons I've messed up too many times and she's done.
I am so sorry. Did she give you a reason?
Well, she swears blind that she's not seen anyone else. That she loves me, but she's not in love with me anymore. She has no idea what this is going to do to the kids.
Whatever happens between you and Dawn, whether you end up staying together or splitting up, you will always be there for them. You'll always be family. Nothing's going to change that.
And families always have each other's backs. Right?
Whether they want to or not.
All right. Definitely felt better.
You look like death. He had surgery not so long ago. He should be resting.
I needed to talk to you.
Oh, go on then, what's up?
That gun we got rid of, I knew it'd come in useful. My contact's gone cold. Do you think we could get hold of another one?
Seriously? Well, who's wound you up now?
All those years ago when you thought you killed Joe Tate. How did you feel?
Not good. Just hit him once. I didn't want him dead.
And how would you feel if I said that I do?
Joe? The guy who stopped you bleeding to death who got you to the hospital?
The guy who organised for me to be stabbed. Yeah. He knew exactly what was going to happen and when. That's why he turned up when he did. Drove me to that clinic. He had 2 surgical teams waiting. And while they were saving my life, they were putting Joe under ready for my kidney.
What?
And now he's blackmailing me over Anthony's death.
Right, just hang on. Can you start again?
All you need to know is this. I don't just want him dead. I want him annihilated. But I'm gonna need some help. So how do you feel about finishing the job?